Alright, guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Here we go. So, looks like we just got a ridiculous, preposterous good character. Let's go ahead and give him a sticker. The very old Dokkan Fest characters I don't really have stickers on, because remember, stickers were introduced with the 5th anniversary in January and February of 2020 for JP. So, alright, yeah, I mean, Beerus' sticker looks pretty good, right? Usually characters that have, like, big, energy key bowls and stuff like that, their stickers do tend to look, fairly decent, right? So we got him with the sticker. Obviously, we got him link level 10 and stuff like that. Let's go and take a look at the build I went with for Beerus. Now, it is interesting. So, Beerus is a defensive character. I mean, that first and foremost, that's going to be his #1 thing. So, I mean, I would love to go full dodge with him. He is a character that needs to get hit to do some build-up. I don't think full dodge would really hurt him that bad. I mean, it would be something we could test out. Like, run full dodge, and then if we take L's because of it, we could switch it up. We could easily do that. But what it is characters that really can get away without full dodge, like this Beerus can, I will take advantage of it because it's very difficult, even grinding the Whis event nonstop, to get good dodge and additional equips forever. It's tough. It's tough to do. So this is a character I could definitely get away with doing a build like this, and I think it'll work well. Now, my main focus here was mostly just to give him the defensive equips. I don't think Beerus needs crit at all, but it's... I don't know. Maybe in the back of my head, I am a little bit nervous about, you know, because once he gets his build-up, I think he's going to be, like, very dominant. But, you know, like, what happens when we don't get the build-up and stuff like that? I don't know. We get to hop in just like this. If, you know, I don't like what I see, or I just feel like the crit is mostly pointless on him. But, I mean, we've got the raw defensive equips to help him with his tanking. We could try this. You know, if I don't like it, I could always change it at any time. Remember, Beerus should be very good. Big defensive character. He's a support character. And he has a team protector mechanic. I mean, this guy's just ridiculous, right? He's silly. This is what, like, you know, Dokkan Fest characters look like. Like, EZA TEQs don't usually look this good. Beerus does, to me, seem... He's probably going to be an outlier. Don't expect, like, future... Like, people are going to compare every EZA character that comes out now, or Super EZA character, to Beerus. And I think Beerus is going to end up being an outlier, more so than, like, a pattern of how good EZA TEQs are going to be. We'll see. Alright, guys, we're hopping in. I got a request to try out Beerus, along with, what's that guy's name? Sleepy Beerus. I'm not a Sleepy Beerus fan, but we could try it. And then, like, you know, once he dies and stuff like that, then we get shit on him. So, well, let's let it fail first. Alright, so, I mean, this seems to be a decent, I guess, kind of starter for Beerus. I think one thing that's going to be a major issue for Father Beerus right here, is going to be this, like, his link sets and teams and categories, like, just exactly where we're running him, I think is going to be his biggest issue. I think, like, a lot of time, like, when we do the long video for him, we're going to spend a lot of time on, like, Carnival Tech Broly's team, I think. Alright, so this link set, we have Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocents, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle, is what Tech Beerus is looking like. So, if I keep, into Broly next to him, we'd be able to get Shocking Speed up, but what I'm going to do is this. In Broly will be fine, even without getting his domain up. You know, he's type advantage plus, like, damage reduction in Broly in this fight, so I'm pretty comfortable with him. I'm not the biggest fan with running into Broly on a team where we can't get his domain, but this is just a one-phase fight against Tech Gogeta, right? So it's like, we're going to be fine. He's going to type advantage. All right, we get the hidden potential system, additional normal. We're getting crits. All right, super attack instantly. Let's see how we take it right here. Kid Buu support. We did super attack first. Beerus does get 160% attack and even on super. Wow. Wow, okay. Damn. That's... Okay, bye Kid Buu. Damn, Beerus. That was kind of... That's pretty good. What? Dude, that... Like, he's not even built up. Like, okay, so Beerus needs to get hit 4 times, right? And he gets 40% attack and defense with each attack received, up to 160%. We didn't even have that up. That didn't count? I clicked it. Oh, god damn it. Okay. That was pretty impressive. Damn, dude. Like, that's the pinnacle turn 1. I mean, I guess technically, the strongest super you could eat turn 1 would be Janemba. Like, so, like, if we're fighting Janemba, and he supers in slot 3, and, you know, we attack him 5 times and have an STR, character attack him, like, that's gonna be the strongest super attack you could eat turn 1. Oh, this is stupid. Come on. I wanted to get Sleepy Beerus next to TEQ Beerus, but that ain't happening. Okay. I guess I'll cut to next turn, and we'll see how things look. That was a pretty nice start, though. Wow, yeah, that was really good by TEQ Beerus. Holy shit. All right, guys, we're back to our boy Beerus, Goat Beerus. Now, remember, I mean, by his, I mean Gogeta. Gogeta's damage goes down every turn. I mean, yeah, damn, wow, Beerus. That was really impressive tanking. I mean, it doesn't make any sense why he's this good, guys. Like, this is one of those, like, actually, like, fucking crazy, like, it's crazy. I truly am lost why he's so good. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's just, like, this guy is a huge outlier. So, I mean, look at this. So he gets 160% defense, guard, if there's a movie boss, Realm of Gods, or Exploding Rage category ally. Like, that's all of his teams. I mean, if we take a look at his categories here, right? Like, so the category teams Beerus is on, I mean, he's got Realm of Gods, Movie Boss, Sibling Bond, Worthy Rival, Bond of Master and Disciple, Exploding Rage, Space Traveling Warriors, Planetary Destruction, Legendary Existence, and Battle of Fate. I mean, we could run him on Beast Gohan's Bond of Master and Disciple team, and guess what? Beast Gohan is Exploding Rage. So it's like, they went so far out of their way to just make it, like, he is going to be an easy, I think, just, like, plug-and-play character. And this is a point I do make a lot of times where it's like, okay, like you know, Beerus's link set might be an issue, but incredibly strong defensive characters and support characters, which, funny enough, Beerus is literally both, links can be not as important if they're fulfilling the role of taking 0 damage. Yeah, wow, dude. Holy shit. Is he the best TUR? Like, just the best TUR? Him eating that Gogeta super like that, that's crazy, man. Because he's not built up. All right, hit him potential system, additional normal. Y'all know how it is. Every fucking time. Okay. Yeah. Like, it's like, when it matters. So here's the thing with that, right? When it matters, showcase character or Goku and Frieza phase, it's just additional normal, additional normal, additional normal, additional normal, right? And then, like, some other, like, jobber character who isn't really a big deal is getting additional supers. Doesn't matter. We need Beerus. Beerus! Super! Alright, is Turles gonna be okay right here? He doesn't have big bad bosses up. He was supporting Beerus, by the way. Okay. Yeah, like, besides Kid Buu... Shit. Alright, I shouldn't... I guess this is my bad. I shouldn't be running Kid Buu and Sleepy Beerus. I should not. Yeah, what do we do here? I guess we just put Kid Buu in slot 2 and hope he dodges, I guess. Yeah. All right. Dude, you know, I gotta stop running physical Kid Buu. How many times, like, all he does is die. Physical Kid Buu. He literally does nothing besides die. All right. I mean, this is still iffy. Broly's gonna eat this like a champion, obviously. But I'm just very nervous about Kid Buu. Gogeta's damage goes down every turn, which is, you know, very helpful for Kid Buu. But still, I remember Gogeta does get an attack buff when he supers, so. I mean, we might be okay. We'll see how it's going to go. Remember, Kid Buu doesn't have big bad bosses. I mean, we don't have many. If there's one, you know, other, maybe, for Beerus, I have to kind of, like, find stuff that might potentially be a little bit of an issue, sort of. I guess, like, you know, he is another one of these movie bosses characters who's not, like, big bad bosses. 500. All right, yeah, let's just stop. Let's stop running him. Let's just not run Kid Buu. Like, there's no point in ever running him. It's just like when no attacks are aimed at him, like, yeah, it's fine. But, like, he just... That's just what he does. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring, like, Hirudegarn. On Int Broly's team, we don't have access to Beerus and Whis. They're not on this team. Again, there's a bunch of different setups we could use. Beerus is getting the 200% from Int Broly, by the way. Again, I was asked to try out Sleepy Beerus with him. Sleepy Beerus hasn't gotten us killed so far. Obviously, I don't like the blues, you know, Kid Gohan, Turles. Like, these are just dead. These are for, like, legitimate setups we could run. I'm not dying to run Hirudegarn, but, I mean, especially in the Gogeta fight, like, it's not going to be the biggest deal ever. Yeah, I'm not really too sure who I want to replace with him. Let me think about it, and then we can just hop right back in. All right, we'll go with Hiru. I mean, yeah, he could get hit and explode, but, I mean, he could handle business, too. All right, I'd love to see EZA TEQ BEERUS. So, EZA TEQ BEERUS, do we think he could live the super? I mean, he probably, I guess so, huh? Just live the super if Gogeta just cocks it back right away? Probably, huh? Let's see how we do here. Yeah, okay, so I'm not really hating the decision to go without dodge, then. Judging by how well he tanked that. That was pretty good. All right, let's hit this. Still quite a few things we're going to have to show about Beerus. I mean, we've covered a lot. I mean, you know, so we talked about him with the guard and stuff like that. On super attack, he does have a 50% chance to crit when performing a super attack. So, again, I just don't think you need to go crit on him, but I mean, it's just... This is where I really wish that there was something we... Okay, good super attack dodge. Beautiful. I wish there was something we could go besides, you know, like, crits. I don't think Beerus with additional is even the biggest deal either. Like, I wish I could just put all of my points into just, like, raising his just defensive stat. If I could, that's what I would do. I would just put all points into trying to raise his just raw defense. If I could, but we're not able to. Should I put in Broly? No, we can rock Tech Broly in that slot. It'll be fine. All right, let's make sure to get Beerus orbs. Okay, let's hit that. Now, if we potentially... The thing that could be good about Tech Broly in this middle slot right here is we could take a little bit of damage, but he won't die, right? Maybe Broly takes, you know, 250 or something like that. Oh, come on. We're supering Sleepy Beerus, man. Okay. Can he live this? Ay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll give Sleepy Beerus one more run, and then his time has come. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna get a rage mode right away. That's pretty convenient. All right. Sleepy Beerus helped us out this time. Okay. So here's the thing about this guy, and this shit is pretty nuts. Although, to be fair, this is probably not the best fight for this, is it? Yeah, okay, damn, that kind of sucks balls. So remember, transform Beerus, his rage mode, which we can enter, by the way, when HP is 60% or less, up to 2 times. 60% is such a easy condition, too. Okay, so these different super attack effects right here, or just what I mean is the key. I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. The key. We do the God of Destruction's Edict is at 12 key. Cataclysmic Orb is at 8 key. And then Power Flick is that 1 key. Now, remember, when a character gets an additional super, like a character, like it's always going to be the lowest amount of key it could be for the super attack. So what's going to happen here with Beerus is he's going to do an additional super, and it's going to be the 1 key super every single time. And against Tech Gogeta specifically, he's just going to block that shit. I would like to make sure we get a... Damn, we're not gonna... I'd like to get the 12 key, but... Yeah, nah, because that's not gonna open up... Oh, it is? It is. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna do 2 Cataclysmic Orbs, and then we're gonna do the God of Destruction's Edict right here. Alright, so this is just gonna be free damage on Gogeta. So Beerus's abilities in his, you know, rage mode, he gets 1 key, 400% attack at the start of turn, and then 50% attack per key sphere obtained, and then he gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. We actually want those. These are good failures. Like, I know we're failing the super, which typically is like, oh my god. Here it's good, though, because if we got the additional super, Gogeta takes 0. So that failing that 70% is actually a major pog right now. That's exactly... We want to fail the 70% here. But it's just free damage. Yep, perfect. Beautiful. That's good luck. We count that as good luck. Yes, those are W additional normals. Fuck yeah, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so Beerus just did some free damage. Now we leave, and then here's where Beerus is pretty crazy. Although, I guess I should have paid attention a little harder. Okay, so Beerus's rage mode, it's only a 1-turn thing. The reason rage modes and giant forms cancel boss super attacks is because this is still technically the same turn as when we're in Beerus's rage mode, right? So the boss will use up their supers. Gogeta, though, can double super. So unless I was too busy yapping away and reading Beerus's kit and blah, 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 Gogeta, if he double supered during Beerus's rage mode, he can't super anymore. If he only supered once, then he could still super a second time here. I guess we'll just do this. This is going to be pretty safe. Although 30, 40, 50, we're at like 59% HP. Okay. I mean, Gogeta, I guess, technically could still super. So here could be a problem for Beerus. I guess this is probably going to be a rare situation. So Beerus's damage reduction, he gets 30% when HP is 30% or more, and then another 30% when HP is 60% or more. So we don't have all of his damage reduction up. He does now get the 70% chance of an additional super, though, when HP is 60% or less. What should we do? I guess we'll put him right here and we'll see. I mean, it's not going to hurt us to test. You know, we gotta see what the limitations and W's and stuff like that of the character are. Okay, let's see. Wow, that's kind of tough. I think that's death right there. Okay. I was thinking about putting Hirudegarn right there, but I mean, we do need to get Beerus built up anyway. Okay, that's going to be a pretty rare situation. In order for that to happen like that, it, again, needs to specifically be a boss that could double super. And, like, the boss doesn't clear both supers during Beerus's rage mode right there. Okay, sure. Well, we're getting I guess we're dying over and over, but we're getting a lot of good footage for Beerus, so I'll take that. All right, guys. Yep, here we go. That's slot 3, by the way. Bro, Gogeta's trolling me right now. God damn it. Bro, I was told that he's good. What the fuck? They tell me that he's runnable, dude. That doesn't look like it to me. I'm just saying. I guess we could say we're getting bad luck. Is it okay if I say we're getting bad luck, guys? That Sleepy Beerus is just consistently getting supered? To be fair, Kid Buu, in our losses with Kid Buu did just die to normals. Yeah, I guess coming in here with some of these characters like Kid Buu and Sleepy Beerus, right? Like when we're going into Legendary Freeze event stages and Dokkan stages, you know, like Sleepy Beerus and some of these guys are okay. But over here, we're finally going to get the Beeruses together. Let's go. All right, gamers, here we go. Yeah. All right, what am I going to regret having Beerus in slot 2? Now, unfortunately, remember, Beerus is a super class character, so he's not going to be getting this support buff from Tech Broly right here. If we wanted to go absolute safest, we would go Tech Broly slot 1, Beerus slot 2, Sleepy Beerus slot 3, but we could rock like this. Now, remember, next to Sleepy Beerus, I mean, we're going to be looking good. I guess we would have all 6 links activated if we put Tech Beerus in the middle slot, right? We're getting 5 links. And now some of these links are really good, by the way. Like Kanazur, this is a elite link. I love it. 7% HP regen and 7% defense. That's that good shit. But, I mean, look at this. We're not realistically going to have that. I'm going to just leave things exactly like this. We'll just do this. We can go ahead and go like that. Sure. Should we just transform Tech Broly right here? I guess. Why not? Let's just do it. No point in leaving him in base in this situation, I suppose. Just drop that right there. Okay. All right, now, we saw TEQ BEERUS actually take a little bit of damage, so that's only going to occur when HP is low. That was a very specific situation, but, I mean, I have the power to make these specific situations happen. When you say, it's, like, impossible to get this very rare situation that would be bad for you. Okay, we'll get it one try. 2 seconds, yeah. Okay. All right, so now BEERUS is fully built up, by the way. So, I mean, if I had gone like a dodge build on him, certainly some of these times, right, it would be a little bit harder to get, you know, some of these hits for him. Like, maybe we could have lived that one super he got killed by, but again, that's like, it's a very specific circumstance where that's going to happen. All right, so, oh, there's a decent turn right here. All right, let's just skip to the next turn. All right, here we go. Nice little turn. I guess I'm going to do this. We have taken our 4 hits. We're fully built up. We did get the hit on potential system additional super last turn, too. Nice. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so here he is. This is him fully built up with all these links up. So we have 788k. Now, remember, he doesn't have a super attack effect, basically, because he's just a super EZA, right? He's only greatly lowering enemy defense right there. So, you know, remember, we get the 3 key, 160% attack and defense at the start of turn, the 160% stats and high chance to crit on super, 160% guard and 160% defense and guard. We got the full build up, the 40% attack and defense with each attack received. We're also going to have the full 60% damage reduction right here. And remember, he does give super class allies 2 key 30% attack and extreme class allies 2 key 30% defense. Just an absurd character. I mean, look at this. Dude, he gets 160% defense when he supers. So it's like he's like approaching 2 million defense with guard and damage reduction. Remember, I think so judging by people talking about Warrior and Black, I think a lot of people just don't understand that like damage reduction by itself doesn't do that much, even when it's like 70% damage reduction. That's still just the boss just ass fucks you and kills you in 2 seconds anyway in 1 hit. Right, that's still what happens. The elite defensive characters, Beast, Carnival Broly, now Super EZA BEERUS, they're rocking guard and damage reduction. And in the case of BEERUS, it's, or at Beast as well, you know, guard, damage reduction, and then 1 billion defense is what we're rocking. All right, I am a little concerned about Sleepy BEERUS. He's probably going to get killed here, Sleepy BEERUS, because he's just that bad. But he is supporting TEQ BEERUS, though, and giving him all of his links. So for, you know, the sake of the showcase, sure. All right, I definitely would like to use BEERUS's Rage mode again. I feel like we have 23. Okay, sure. Hit a potential system. We get it. It's additional fucking normal. He'd have killed with that too, huh? Oh my god, and we're super in Sleepy BEERUS again? No. Okay. Phew. Alright, let's let's head to another run. TEQ Broly doesn't have his extra damage reduction, but he should still be fine, right? Even without the extra damage reduction? I think so. I think so. If it was turn 1 Gogeta, maybe not, but TEQ Broly is not a bitch, so we should be fine right there. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, let's do another fight. We have shown like a lot of these different abilities by BEERUS already, right? I think I just kind of want to get another turn where we get his Rage mode up, and I'll be content. I think we'll probably do like another run. Let's do let's maybe run him on just like TEQ Broly's movie boss team, right? Just the Carnival 200% movie bosses team. And then we can head, we'll finish up. Yeah, BEERUS looks really good to me. This is a character who, he's probably just the best TUR. Because it's like, it's going to be very difficult to kill him early. Well, yeah. I mean, because Gogeta's the strongest boss. It's going to be tough to kill BEERUS early. Because even if, like, you have him turn 2, you take a lot of damage, like, he's going to have that Rage mode. I mean, people love Fat Boo, but it's like, dude, like, what BEERUS is like... that tanking from Gogeta's Super we saw at the start was really crazy. I think BEERUS is probably the best TUR. I think he probably is. Alright, guys, I just jumped into just, like, bringing a movie bosses team, and we'll kind of, like, see how things are gonna go. What I really do want to get, though, is I would really like to just, again, get that rage mode one more time for Beerus before we end. So, we'll go to the Goten and Trunks stage, the bomb stage. Yeah, that'll be an easy way for us to get it. Oh, there's the 3 dodge, okay. There's still going to be a lot of attacks aimed right here, so we'll easily get fully built up. Yeah, I think the value of Beerus... What? That's a second 3 dodge, huh? Okay. I mean, we're not going to see that too often, I don't think. Although, I guess Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? He has... Well, I mean, we're still... Wait, that was still 4, though, right? Evolution Blue Vegeta and his 5 dodge. I mean, sometimes he's out there looking like UI Goku. I still do kind of like the idea of a 3 dodge on the character. I would always recommend for players to give yourself the ability to do everything. I mean, recently on several characters, I've done it a lot this year. I've done what I call the balanced build, which is at least 10 points in all 3. We've had many clutch dodges, many crits, many hidden potential system additional supers with that build, right? The balanced build has worked well. In particular, the way some of the villain characters were set up. I know 3 off the top of my head that I gave that balanced build to, and it worked out super well. Physical Rose, EZA, STR Bojack, and Dokkan Fest Lord Slug. All 3 of them. Okay, I'd really like to take damage, though. Oh! Tech Broly would... He wouldn't die. Would he die if I just left him in base like this? It's now turn 4. I think he probably just does die, Tech Broly. Yeah, we don't need to see a Tech Broly death in this video. I think we can avoid doing that. We don't need to have a Tech Broly. People will get so mad if Tech Broly dies, just, you know, trying to get under HP for Beerus to get his thing, but yeah, we can just avoid that. I'll just we'll do a 3rd run. We'll go into the Goten and Trunks fight, and we'll just use the bombs to, you know, force ourselves under that condition, get the Beerus rage mode again. But yeah, I like Beerus. Just kind of the initial glance at looking at him, it seems like he's just going to be very strong everywhere. The one area where he could be weak would be when your HP is low and maybe he either hasn't built up or you don't have any more giant mode, like rage mode activations. Remember, he could do it twice, the rage mode. That would be where you'd potentially struggle. Okay. I guess we'll just go Turles in slot 1. Remember that UI Goku can only super attack in slot 2 right here. Beerus, of course, is fully built up. Yep, we actually took, well... Oh, yeah, okay. I guess that's kind of proof. Well, we already knew it worked that way, but guard activations count even if you dodge. There's proof right there, right? Because, you know, he has 6 guard activations, but 4 of those were hits and 2 of those were dodges. But, I mean, we did already know that that's the way it worked. Okay, so we have, what? Prodigies, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle activated right here. Alright, so I think LR Turles should be okay. I do have a dodge build on him just in case. But, I mean, you know, who else are we putting in slot 1 if not Turles? I mean, Broly would potentially take damage too. That's a little bit more than I was thinking, actually. Okay, whatever. Okay, dude. God damn it. Of course. Alright, whatever. Let's go to the Trunks and Goten stage. Alright, guys. So, we're here for turn 1. Remember, I would like to use the bombs to artificially damage us, kinda. To push... Oh, is there enough? God damn you. I don't... What's our rotation looking like next turn? Oh my god, it's very strong. Okay, we'll be fine. Remember, an easy way to handle the bombs, by the way, which is what I'm going to do right here, is to give them to a same type character. I know I do eventually want to take damage, but not really quite yet. Is to have the same type character get them. You'll take the damage, and then after that, you'll heal, like, you know, from same type orbs back after taking the damage. So you'll take much less damage. Oh, god damn it. Now he's sealed, of course. That's where dodge could be good on Beerus, I guess, is to dodge, you know, the debuffs that they might be able to apply to you. Okay. But, yeah, whatever. Y'all get what I was saying with the bombs. Because, I mean, we'll see once they start adding bombs. I saw a screenshot on Twitter. I think it was from the new Heroes Challenge event, which I might try and do a run in that today as well. where there was bombs. I think Cumber uses bombs, but I haven't looked into the event any deeper than that. All right, so we have Beerus fully built up. Let me just skip to turn 3, where hopefully we'll take enough damage from the bombs next turn that we'll get the Rage transformation. But yeah, Beerus is crazy. I mean, he's just going to be a plug and play on, like, all these teams, right? Like, maybe you could say, like, teams is kind of a weakness. He doesn't really have the most team setups right now. I mean, you know, there are some Realm of Gods leaders. We can run him on Teku Goku's team. He probably will be fine. You know, we can run him on Beast Gohan's team. He'll be fine. And, I mean, he's just, again, going to kind of be plug and play. This feels like how Beerus should probably feel to me. Beerus is one of those characters in Dokkan who has been pretty disrespected. For the most part, like Super 17 has as well. His AGL Super 17's EZA was very good, but like every other Super 17 was either really weird or not that good. So it's like Super 17, Beerus has never been, like, you know, you look at Sparking Zero, it's like, yeah, Beerus is how he should be, right? Like, you know, in Legends at points, well, Beerus is actually like the strongest Legends character ever by far, but nobody had him since back with, like, the first Zenkai, right? Like, nobody was running Zenkai Beerus back then. But, yeah, I mean, okay. Anyway, all right, we'll skip the next turn. Do we have bombs to take damage? No! No, we don't. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, gamers, we're here in another rotation. That's a little scary for Hirudegarn back there. Should we trust them? Should we go for it? We have Beerus fully built up now. Yeah, 10 hits. I'd say so. Let's do this instead. Now, let's just hope that we don't get smoked here. I'll hit this. How much damage is this going to do to us? Quite a bit. We can heal some of this back, though, with Goat Nemba. I'm intentionally kind of spreading the damage around a little bit right there, so let's hit that right there. All right, so as long as Hirudegarn doesn't get tagged right there, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, cool. So we kind of like maintain like this HP level and be able to get the rage mode again. Yeah, again, I like this Beerus, man. He's great. I do think there's, man, this is a character players are not like likely to have right there. You know, Beerus hasn't been on new Dokkan Fest characters or LR banners or anything like that in 4 years. The only banners he's been available on are like ticket banners and like the New Year's banner and shit like that. So it's like, I know a lot of, oh, hit him potential system initial super, nice. So I know a lot of people probably don't have him, right? So, I mean, 150 red coins? He seems pretty strong for that. The only thing I would say is like, maybe make sure you have a setup in mind to use him. But, I mean, we could run him on Teku Goku's team, he'd be fine. He's on Beast Gohan's team. Obviously, there's Tech Carnival Broly's team. I mean, I'm not dying to run him on Int Broly's team. I think for the Gogeta fight it works, but I don't think I would run, Int Broly without having his domain up. So for that fight specifically, it could work. We could run Beerus on Slug's team as well. Although the only thing is, I feel like with Slug's team, we probably want to gear more towards Big Bad Bosses, and Beerus isn't. But, like, I don't know, maybe we run a Slug team where we have Tech Broly and Tech Beerus, slot one on each rotation, and then fill it up. The other 4 characters are Big Bad Bosses, right? Like, that could probably work well. All right, so let me just come back next turn, and we'll have Beerus's, his rage mode here. All right, guys, so here we go. Beerus's rage mode again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Get a little bit of footage of this bad boy, and then we're good. Actually, wait. I mean, it's not going to double activate, is it? Like, if we... So we're going to, with the rage mode, kill Trunks, go into the next phase, and then it would proc again? That would be crazy. That's not going to happen. Nah. We know that ain't happening. All right, let's have Beerus get a little bit of footage here. That first attack should be pretty good because we got a lot of orbs with him. 18 million? Y'all know the deal. That's above the threshold if he crits, yeah. Wait, what is his crit chance in the rage mode again? Oh, actually, it's nothing. So in order for him to crit in his rage mode, you do have to have hidden potential system crit. So that actually, there's where you would get value for crits in the hidden potential system is rage mode. That would matter. It does work that way. Okay, sure. Whatever, man. I was thinking about that. I was like, if we kill, it's not going to double proc right away, is it? No, yeah, it did. Yeah, it sure did. It sure did. Yeah, it sure did. Okay, cool. Whatever. Well, I mean, we can hit the bombs. What are you gonna do? Nothing, cocksucker. Yeah, no, Beerus is fire, dude. I love this guy. I love this cat, man. He's great. Dude, he's sick. Beerus-sama. Yeah, okay, so there's the, the value for additionals, right? Would be, or excuse me, not additionals, crit. The value for crit on this guy would be his rage mode. You know, we're going up against Goku and Frieza. I would say we're, you know, pretty likely to have a rage mode activation proc again. Yeah, you saw that was a 9 million damage we did right there. Pretty likely to be able to have this activate against the Goku and Frieza phase. And, you know, in there, we're only going to do damage. You're only doing damage against Goku and Frieza if it's like a 15 million attack stat with crit. So, yeah, Beerus, I mean, I'm not married to him as the #1 TUR, but when you consider, like, the full combo of what he's doing, right? Like, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku is a character who I think my comment section is heavily underrated all year, right? He is a defensive juggernaut. He just cannot take damage, and he just never dies, right? But there is a restriction to that. And, I mean, it's not the worst ever, but it's a restriction you feel, right? Like, kind of like the thing I've been saying. There's restrictions you feel and restrictions you don't feel. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's is definitely a restriction you feel, right? But Beerus, I mean, his restriction is like, it's difficult to even count it as a restriction when literally all the best characters and all the team leaders for teams he's on are characters on these, right? Again, we could run him on Tech UI Goku's Realm of Gods team. All Realm of Gods characters activate his condition, right? We can run him on Beast Gohan's team. Beast Gohan is Exploding Rage, activates Beerus' condition. Movie bosses. You know, we're going to be running him in a lot of these movie bosses teams with movie bosses characters. His condition is going to be fulfilled at all times. So that's not a condition you'll feel. He's incredibly strong defensively. He's supporting, by the way. I feel like I probably haven't mentioned that enough times throughout this video, but he is supporting, which is always beautiful, right? You guys know a lot of times we're looking at a character's kit and it's like, yeah, this is solid, but like, give me a reason to run them. And a lot of times, like you know, like Kid Buu will die for us every video, but I'll keep bringing him because he's a support. He's going to make the, you know, the best characters, you know, perform even better, who are going to really have the weight of the fight on their shoulders, right? So, like, I'll always want to bring a support character. So, I mean, this Beerus is just ridiculous. I mean, I think I definitely probably like him better than Slug, and the only TUR, I'm not as high on him as other people, but I don't think it's wrong, is Int Buu. Int Buu is, like, crazy. He's insane, right? Like, I'm totally on board with, like, Int Buu #1 TUR discussions. I think that's in play, it's valid, all that shit, 100%. Like, Int Buu is actually him, 1,000,000%. All right, we'll get this last rotation right here, and then we'll finish up. But, yeah, I mean, this guy is, like, I think I'm going to put him as #1 TUR. I think the only TUR I could really see ahead of him right now. Maybe my mind will change once we do the long video and stuff like that. But maybe I should have transformed with Hurrigan right there. Not a big deal. It's just like Int Fat Buu. Like, I just think that Beerus is just going to be so strong in, like, slot 1. I don't know. And he's got that Rage Mode Team Protector ability. Like, it's like, what are they going to do? Super attack? Oh, no, you can't. Like, yeah, he's good. Damn, and this is just a super easy A. The only thing I'm a little fearful about is that Beerus is going to get people's expectations completely out of whack. People are now going to be looking at this guy, and they're going to be like, oh, wow. You know, every character should be like this guy. And, well, yeah, I mean, it would be better if these EZAs were this strong, but like, Beerus is, like, so shocking. So shockingly powerful. But, all right, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably just have the long video out a couple hours. Maybe, probably, I don't know, like 6 hours after this video goes live, or 7 hours after this video goes live, or something like that. But, yeah, this Beerus, man, he seems to be very good. And then I think probably tomorrow we'll do a long video for the Heroes Universe Tree Blue Goku. And then after that we could do what I'm looking forward to do. Heroes versus Goku and Frieza. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. All right. Yeah, Beerus. beast, domination, killer. Mwah. He's fantastic. All right, guys. So there was Super EZA TEQ BEERUS. Really good. I mean, guys, if this is the way they're gonna make at Super EZAs, I mean, holy shit, man. There's just no way. This has definitely got to be. Again, I would say an outlier is probably what we're talking about with this BEERUS, but only time will tell. So this is Devastating Punishment BEERUS. Leader skill, tech type key 3, 90% of stats. Passive skill is Quivering Anger. He gets 3 key and 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then another 160% attack and defense and a 50% chance to crit on super attack. Then he gets 160% defense and guard if there's another movie boss, Realm of Gods, or Exploding Rage ally in the turn, which, I mean, as we went over, I mean, the teams he's on and stuff like that, this is barely even a restriction. You are not going to feel this almost ever. Ever. Movie bosses, Realm of Gods, Exploding Rage, like all this is all the leaders of Beerus's team are right there. They're right there. So then he gets 40% attack and defense with each attack received up to 160%. I mean, I do wish he didn't have this. I mean, it's not like right now he's so dominant defensively, it's not a big deal. But I mean, this, if he didn't have this, I'd go full dodge for sure to make sure he's immortal. But it's, you know, I mean, it's good. It's still, he's very strong. I like what we got with him. Then he has 30% damage reduction if HP is 30% or more, and then 30% damage reduction if HP is 60% or more. So here's the thing with that. When we're below 60% HP, the rage mode will trigger. It's probably not going to be a thing often where we would have both rage modes trigger and then have another turn where we're below the HP threshold. I don't think we're going to see that. We did see BEERUS get killed. I mean, it was a very particular situation. I mean, I guess it's good footage to see, like, where he could get clapped up and how a boss that could super attack twice could kind of get around Beerus's team protector, like, giant form type stuff. But, yeah, pretty good for sure. Then he gets a 70% chance of launching an additional super if HP is 60% or more, or 60% or less, excuse me. He gives super class allies 2 key, 30% attack, then extreme class allies 2 key and 30% defense. So he's supporting as well, which is super crazy. Super attack is God of Destruction's Edict. He does immense damage and then greatly lowers enemy defense. Unfortunately, no super attack effect, but he's a very old EZA, right? This guy EZA'd, what was it? It was like November of 2018? It was in that range, right? Like the 4th or something? 14. The 6th. November 6th of 2018. I remember well. And then, of course, he does also have his rage when conditions are met. Then his link set here, Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocent, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Here's his best linking partners right here. Mostly these are not great characters. Obviously, Tech UI Goku is good, or great. He's very good, right? Tech UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta for running him on Realm of Gods, Jiren. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be effective on a Realm of God team, right? Pairing him up, right, with this guy. This guy's Realm of Gods team. Wow, yeah, dude, BEERUS is going to be crazy. That'll be fun. we'll just do straight up Realm of Gods in the BEERUS long video. There's a lot of different setups, great setups we could run with BEERUS, actually. I was thinking maybe his teams would be an issue, but no, definitely not. And it's like him not linking with potentially like a lot of these characters and shit, like that's just not going to matter. He's just going to be so strong defensively, and there's going to be so many killers around him on Beast's team and Tech UI Goku's team and Tech Carnival Broly's team. Like, this BEERUS is going to have a job. He's going to fulfill it well. So remember, he has his transformation, his rage mode. We do this when HP is 60% or less, up to 2 times. So, I mean, he could have 2 team protector. It's pretty insanity. This character's so dumb. Then here's his 12 key multiplier, 140%. Lower than all the heroes characters, yeah. And then here is BEERUS's 200% leads. So today we were running him on Int and Tech Broly's team, but obviously we could just run him on Tech UI Goku's team, on Beast Gohan's team. He's going to be very effective on those teams. Even under a 170% lead, the huge stats and guard and damage reduction of BEERUS is going to carry well, even without directly being on a 200% leader skill, so that's good. So there's all of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at Beerus's category teams now. So again, here's the actual setup so we can run them on. So there's Tech UI Goku's Realm of Gods team, which, I mean, would be very, very strong. I mean, we could probably get away with running the Universe Tree Blue Goku on there, too. Yeah. Then there's also the Movie Bosses category team that Beerus is on. You know, we could run them on Slug's variant or Tech Broly's variant. And I guess Hirudegarn as well. Then there's also the Sibling Bond team that Tech Beerus is on. We also have the Worthy Rival category team. This needs to get a leader skill, man. This has not gotten one. This is one of those, like, forgotten leader skills, basically. He's also on the Bond, a Master, and a Disciple team. So, of course, that's Beast Gohan's team. So he can go ahead and get over there, which is awesome. Then he's also on Exploding Rage. And then, of course, all the Exploding Rage characters will activate his condition as well, which is good. Then Beerus, nope, wrong one. Beerus is also on the Space Traveling Warrior category team. You know, so I guess we could run him on, like, First Form Frieza's team as well. Something like that. Or if we wanted to do double Bojack, I guess. Then Beerus is also on Planetary Destruction. He's on that category, okay. Beerus also has the Legendary Existence category. Oh, Beerus would be really good for that mission against the Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, that Supreme Magnificent Battle fight. Beerus would be incredible for that category mission if you haven't gotten that done. Oh, hell yeah. And then finally, Beerus is down here on Battle of Fate. So, I mean, we could, you know, if Battle of Fate got a new leader skill, Beerus could be a nice option on the team for sure. All right, so there's that. Again, remember, Beerus has his Rage mode, which will just auto-trigger 60%. I mean, the thing about HP conditions, they're not consistent, but I mean, we're gonna see that. I like, it's probably gonna happen here and there. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. So he does this, and then obviously he is just a giant transformation here. So then he becomes this right here. He has his 3 super attacks. Unfortunately, this is only a 1-key super, which is not good because it means any additionals he gets are going to it's going to give you whatever super attack with the lowest key. So, like, that is actually a bit of a shaft these days. Like, if a really good character would, like, super attack at, like, 9 key or something like that, any additionals, they'd have 9 key, so their damage would be a little bit lower. But, yeah, he does the Power Flick, Supreme Damage. Then the second super is at, how much key? It's at 8 key. So the first one is at 1 key, the second super is at 8 key, and then the last one, of course, is a 12 key super. So this is the Cataclysmic Orb. He gets 50% attack and then does supreme damage to the enemy. And then the 12 key is God of Destruction's Edict, which does immense and guaranteed stun. But I believe the stun... Is it a 2-turn stun? My brain is telling me from when this guy was around back in the day that was only a 1-turn stun. I'm not super sure on that, actually. Probably a 2-turn, but I mean, the stun, that could be good. I mean, if we're in, like, Super Battle Road or something like that, or, like, Battlefield, like, obviously that could be very good against, like, Battlefield Metal Cooler or something like that, if that's a 2-turn stun. His passive skill, Destructive Anger, he gets 1 key, 400% attack. He gets 50% attack per key sphere obtained, and then in addition, that has a 70% chance to be a super. So where we would get value out of giving this super easy a Beerus crit, it would be right here, right? Because Beerus doesn't have crit built in. With a fair amount of orbs, he could be above Goku and Frieza's threshold, and then if the crit from the Hidden Potential System procs, we would be able to actually do damage to Goku and Frieza in that Rage mode. Although it would still cancel their super attack regardless. So you're going to get, if you ever get the Rage mode against Goku and Frieza, they 100% of the time super immediately. They never ever go a turn without supering. And it's never ever not in slot 1 before you attack. So there we go. There is Beerus. Actually, dude, yeah, his Rage mode sticker looks really good, huh? Yeah, wow. This is now like a this is the sight of, like, one of the strongest units in the game. This guy feels like an outright top 10 unit in the game to me. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think I'm overrating him, man. I feel like this guy, we're just going to run him anywhere, and he's going to be a monster. I think he's truly crazy. So let me know what you guys think. But this is the best Super EZA by far. No Super EZA has even been close to this guy. And no, an EZA TUR as good as this guy, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Trunks and Goten are really good. But like, this guy feels like the strongest EZA TUR potentially in years. I'd have to double check, but yeah, dude, this Super EZA Beerus he's wild.